Good evening and welcome to the July 18th, 2024 regular meeting of the Chandler City Council. Clerk, would you please take the roll?
Mayor Hartke,
Here.
Vice Mayor Harris,
Here.
Councilmember Encinas,
Here.
Councilmember Ellis,
Present.
Councilmember Stewart,
Here.
Councilmember Orlando,
Here.
Councilmember Poston.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you so much. Our invocation tonight will be brought forth by Pastor Randy Hernandez from Tri-City Baptist. Is Pastor Randy here?
No.
Our invocation tonight will be brought forth by Mayor and Pastor Kevin Hartke, and our Pledge of Allegiance by Councilmember Poston. Please join me in prayer. Lord God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather tonight. We thank you for our community, and we thank you for your, what I would declare your presence over our city. We're grateful for the safety. We're grateful for the so many blessings that we have in here. And Lord, I just pray that you will lead and guide us and this council meeting tonight, and keep our first responders and our city safe. We give you thanks for this evening, for this summer, and for your life. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Councilmember. Council, next on our agenda is our consent agenda. Does anyone would be appropriate, unless someone would like to move something to action, to make a motion for approval?
Mayor,
Councilmember Stewart.
move to approve the consent agenda of July 18th for the regular meeting, items 1 through 24.
Second, Mayor.
We have a motion and a second. Any recusals, questions, comments?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
I'll be voting no on number 8.
Number 8. Oh. Okay. Wow, that's an odd sound, isn't it? All right, so we have one no at this point. Council, please vote.
Vice Mayor Harris, Vice Mayor Harris, Councilmember Orlando.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll see if we can get Vice Mayor Harris on the line.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Unanimously carries 6-1.
Is council members online or?
Yes, they both said yes.
No, we're hearing some background noise here. If you guys could please mute, that might help us determine if it's elsewhere. Nope, it's within our house. Okay. All right. Next on our agenda is unscheduled public appearances. Do we have any?
No, Mayor, I have not received any cards.
Okay, thank you. Current events. First, I do want to recognize in the second row our brand new P&Z Commissioner, Ryan. Stand up, say hi. Thank you for being willing to serve. Next, I wanted to share really a tremendous event that makes me extremely proud every year that we've done this. This is our 11th year in Chandler for our Operation Back to School. Our community provided hundreds and actually over thousands of a couple thousand backpacks for Chandler students and supplies. There were haircuts, there were shoes given out, and to help our students start the year right and confident with the things that they need. This event is the result of a tremendous amount of volunteers, of dedicated volunteers, starting with Jane Anderson, for our city board, to other volunteers like Councilmember Ellis and many others that made this possible. We had hundreds of volunteers that were engaged in packing and showing up on that day. So we want to thank everyone who had a hand in making this a big success. Our donors, our volunteers, our Compass Church, who hosted this the second year in a row. It really was a tremendous day. Second, I wanted to just highlight the Mayor's Neighborhood Excellence Awards. Chandler Neighborhood Watch Groups, who hosted a community gain event last year, are encouraged to submit a nomination for the Mayor's Neighborhood Excellence Awards. The annual awards recognize Chandler neighborhoods for their participation in gained and those neighborhood leaders who continuously work to improve their community and inspire others to be more active and involved. Nominations are now open through Friday, July 26th, and may be completed online for this year's nominations for excellence. And we look forward to seeing some more nominations. Next, I wanted to talk about the Summer Reading Challenge. I threw it out there before and I finished my 1,000 minutes. My wife has finished her 1,000 minutes. And this is a great event for librarians in the back row are super excited. This really is really appreciative of our librarians and library system as well as Maricopa County really pushing this out. There were some tremendous prizes related to food or a park pass, a Mercury game, and just really a great opportunity to encourage people of all ages to read. The Summer Reading Challenge is a great way still for readers to challenge themselves, explore new adventures, and as I mentioned, earn awesome prizes along the way. As I was leaving, my wife did a DoorDash of canes, of chicken tenders, and I said, "Did you get your free lemonade?" And she stared at me blankly and then realized that that was one of the prizes. So there's a few more important events related to the Summer Reading Challenge. As a reminder, August 1st is the last day to log points. August 15th is the last day to choose your 1,000 point book prize, and September 15th is the last day to pick up prizes from your library. So I have a 12-hour flight to Ireland coming up tomorrow and a 12-hour flight back, and I will be adding these hours, these 20 plus hours to my book challenge and see if I can end up in the top 100 or top something. We've got so many avid readers. So with more information, visit chandlerlibrary.org SRC. Councilmember Encinas.
No announcements from the mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Ellis.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to echo the mayor's thanks to all our community members and volunteers that made our Operation Back to School event a success. I was able to join mayor and council, including Councilmember Encinas was there with me at this event last weekend. We had an incredible turnout, and our Chandler students are ready. They are definitely ready right now to start their school years right. Truly, you could feel the passion and the love that the people who were there serving had for those children. I was in the shoe area and I was responsible for the back end where all the volunteers will come and get the shoes and then take them to the children. And I have an opportunity to look over and watch them trying those shoes on. This one particular little boy, one of the Shields employee put a pair of shoes in his feet and he just looked at them. He stood up and held on to her for almost 5 minutes and will not let go. He was so happy to have those shoes. So I want to thank everyone in Chandler, including Shields and all of the other companies, Edwards, that came out really big for us this year, and Mayor and Council who was able to put some money into getting some more shoes for these kids. Every single year that I participate, I walk away feeling truly that Chandler is a place where we love each other and support each other in everything that we do. So thank you, Mayor and Council, for allowing me to be able to be part of this such a great thing. Mayor, you started this, and here we are. Here we are years later. We are doing great things with it. The next thing that I would like to talk to you about is in Chandler, there are many ways to stay connected with the city and the work being done in our neighborhoods. I'd like to remind all of our neighbors, leaders, about Chandler's neighborhood registration program right now. This is a great way for our neighbors to receive updates on city programs, services, events, and educational presentations, and to become eligible for financial assistance through the Neighborhood Assistance Program. Please join us online. Go there and register so that you can be sure to learn more. Thank you so much, Mayor. That's it for me for today.
I actually had a panicky moment there, Councilmember Ellis, is when I showed up, I found out I was the only one that signed up in advance for cleanup.
And
So
Councilman,
they then made me in charge of cleanup, but we quickly had about 40 volunteers that pitched in, including Vice Mayor Harris and his wife showed up. But
correct.
I thought, ooh, this is going to be a long afternoon if I
No.
am the cleanup committee. But
Yeah, we did really good on shoes. We cleaned up right after ourselves. By the time you guys came over, we were done cleaning up. So
yes, very
all
good.
hands together make the light, the work light for us.
Councilmember Stewart.
Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing. The back to school event that we put on is, Jane did such a great job on that, and you guys knocked it out of the park. I mean, it's part of our mission, right? To improve the lives of everybody in our city. And I want to recognize one of our best people that really put that as part of their mission and vision every day. And I want to recognize Leah Powell for winning the Gabe Zimmerman Award this year, which is she's our neighborhood resources director. So she's responsible for helping those in our community that are challenged or need help. And she's done such a phenomenal job because this particular award goes out to a community builder, somebody that recognizes opportunity in the community to help others, and then puts together the tools and resources and non-for-profits to help those folks out. So, she made it on TV. So, but we're just super proud of Leah, and her heart's in it. And I just feel great for your award, and congratulations. So thank you. I do want to say one more thing. There's an item on our agenda tonight, number 19, which is a item about public comment. I want to thank Les Minkus and Linda Sawyer for pushing that forward. I think one of the greatest things about our constitutional republic is that our community can talk to their government. They can address their government. We don't consider ourselves governance by any means, but you can certainly talk to us and tell us what you think. So if there's something on our agenda, if there's something in our plan that you don't like, this just gives folks more access to do it. So Les, thanks for bringing that forward and really driving that home. And I think it's great that council and mayor have been so responsive to those kind of things. And this isn't the only thing we've done that give the community more access to us. And I think it's one of the reasons that Chandler is such a great community, is because we have boards and commissions and subcommittees and things like that. And a matter of fact, we had a subcommittee where we were the part of the first one, right? And it was actually really good to get feedback on the spot from what other people that were sort of in that space and what they do and how it affected the subcommittee meeting we were in. So we had some experts in the room as well. So it was really good, Les. So thanks for bringing that forward.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll echo that because really now that really there's opportunity to speak at every council meeting. And so thank you for leading us in that. We appreciate your input and representing our community and citizens. So Councilmember Poston.
Nothing for me tonight, Mayor.
All right. Acting Councilmember Ellis. Turn your thing on.
Wanted to take a point of privilege if that's the moment right now, or I can wait until after.
I would say now because I'm quick on gaveling after him.
Okay, I see that. I saw your hands. That's why I jumped in there. Mayor, our community, the Black community, really lost someone very special to us last night. Miss Ebony Flax Cifuentes was one of the nicest women that I've ever met. She was so kind. Her demeanor when you walk in a room make you feel that you belong. And she was only 41 years old, and we lost her an hour before I walked in to speak at an event. And she served with Vice Mayor Odie Harris on an organization that they are both co-chair on BPI, and truly my heart goes out to her family. She had just found the love of her life, and she's at the peak and living to a place where she was giving so much back to our community, and her life was gone just that easy after a meeting on Tuesday evening where she complained of a leg pain, and then the next morning she was gone. And so I will implore you all to be kind to each other, love on each other, let your family members know that you love them, because you never know. Thank you so much, Mayor, for allowing me this moment to recognize her. She's really one of the nicest person that I've met here in my 4 years being on this council. Thank you, Mayor.
I thought we were the nicest ones you've met.
I said she's one of them.
Okay.
She's one of the nicest ones. Yeah.
Acting City Manager Tad Willie.
Nothing tonight, Mayor. Thanks.
All right. Council, that concludes our meeting. We will be resuming next month. I hope you have, stay cool, stay hydrated, stay doing what you're doing.